Hello, guys, and welcome back to another the CableCast, where today, of course, if you read the title, we are gonna be doing a Pokemon podcast. We tried to do this a few weeks ago, didn't go so well, so we're back, and we have more people this time, so it should be better.
Woo!
Yes, I'm looking forward to it. I'm not super tired today, like I was in the last Pokemon podcast that we did, so this should go a lot better. But
super great.
It was
It
was
actually
a
went
mess.
really well. That's why
Turn Tyler's volume
Yeah, it was too good, really.
All right. So anyway, we're gonna start off here by each discussing our top 3 Pokemon in order of our Discord usernames. But before I do that, I will introduce who's here. We'll start off with Doge King, otherwise known as Chris.
Hello. Yeah, I'm Chris. I have very limited experience with Pokemon. I think the first and only like run in with Pokemon I had is before I could read. There was a Pokemon game on the Nintendo 64 that I plugged in one time and played, and I didn't really know what was going on, but that's about it. So this will be interesting.
Was it Pokemon Stadium?
Yeah, Pokemon Stadium.
Oh, let's go.
Yeah. Then we have Kevin.
All
right. And then we have Matthew.
Yo, what's up?
We also have Hector, who's sharing the same microphone as Matthew, so they're gonna like kind of appear through the same Discord bubble.
Yes, sir. Happy to be here, guys.
Yep. And then of course myself, no signal, and then we have Tyler.
Tyler.
All right. So since Chris doesn't know a whole heck of a lot of Pokemon, he'll skip out on like the main discussion, but more so just comment and question when he has them.
No,
but
I'll still give you my top 3 Pokemon.
okay.
Let's go.
All right.
I'm challenging myself today.
Okay. Well, then you're gonna go first, then, Chris. What do you have to share?
Shoot.
Do you want to go last? Do you want to circle around?
I'll tell you.
We
the one
could
thing
go
I
by
do
our
remember,
real names, but you would still go first.
I might.
I
depending on
liked-
on what your favorite 3 are, I'm going to judge you as a person. Anyway.
Okay, so number 1, I really liked. I think what's the electric version of Eevee?
Jolteon?
Jolteon, yep.
I like that one. That one was good, and
Okay.
I always won with that one. Then the orb guy who blows up, love him.
Voltorb?
He's always in
Voltorb.
the Super Smash. I can't get enough of him. Number
Electric.
3,
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna go with the save option for all the kids out there. Pikachu.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
All electric types, all right.
All right. That's fair.
Yeah.
I like
Wait,
electric types a lot.
Oh wow.
Electric type's pretty awesome, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Is that what they are?
Yeah.
Shocking,
Hey, I'm
isn't
not
it?
judging you. That's good.
Wow.
Oh.
Wow. Wow.
Solid.
Got a funny man. Did you miss the pun, Tyler?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I'll have to keep it that way.
All right, let's go again.
I'd like to see you guys top that.
All right, Kevin.
So my favorite 3. Well, okay. One of them is Poochyena.
Okay.
The other one
Alright.
is Torchic, because that was my. I don't know if that was my first starter, if it was Trico, but that doesn't matter. And my 3rd favorite is Dialga.
Dialga's cool.
Sweet. Yeah, Dialga's cool.
I like time.
And it's pretty cool.
I like time as well.
It's all right.
You guys like time? I like time.
Time. All right,
He's
Matthew.
also a dragon.
Yeah.
It's true.
Kind of a dinosaur-looking thing.
Yeah.
In ascending order, Gengar,
Oh,
pretty solid. It's a cool ghost type, pretty solid counterpart to Alakazam.
huge pick.
Mhm.
Second favorite, Blaziken.
Blaziken.
Huge nostalgia factor. Always picked Torchic, so gotta love Blaziken.
No feet.
He's got feet.
Bruh.
And then, of course, Dunsparce. Absolute
Yep.
favorite Pokemon. Derp the Dunsparce will never be forgotten. That's how I won my Nuzlocke.
You know, he has a drill.
It's true. He'll drill through your brains and slurp them up.
He's a killer.
Just so you know, Chris, Dunsparce is Matthew's profile picture.
Oh, gotcha.
Like a worm. Turns into a dragon.
To
Cool.
explain to the layman in the
Worm?
Yeah.
Maggot?
Snake, you
I
fool.
always kind of thought that too.
A maggot.
It's like a
He's
like
a fat snake.
Oh,
He's
no.
no Kochi.
Oh,
It's like a
Did I
single,
miss
Tsuchinoko or something?
Jukes-dama's
That's it.
list?
Got it.
No, I'm
Or,
going.
sorry,
I'm going after
Couch Dama?
Couch Tom.
I think we have
No.
Hector next, right?
Yeah, I'm going after
correct.
Hector.
All right. Gonna go ahead and go for it. So I'll also do mine in ascending order. And for a long time, I never really had a favorite. I just loved Pokemon as a kid, like a lot, and I never could. Just whatever Pokemon was in front of me, I loved it. Like never had a favorite, but that kind of changed around like kind of teenage like age when I started being a little more selective. Still loved them all, but I could hone in some favorites. And I made my decision around the time I got into like competitive Pokemon, like breeding them for like the best stats and all that, fighting people online. So going through the list, my number 3 favorite is Porygon Z, the final evolution of Porygon. Kind of strikes a nice balance of like cool but like wacky looking, like
Yeah.
nice 50-50 on that. He has like in the games, he has like this ability that's like any move that's the same type as him does like even more damage.
Yeah, adaptability.
Adaptability, that's the one.
So good.
So I would always slap like Hyper Beam on him and just kill anything in my path. Actually, even funner than just doing that normal Pokemon. Anybody ever play like the Mystery Dungeon games?
Oh, I love those.
Yeah.
Hell yeah! So I'm a big fan of a Super Mystery Dungeon, one on the newer one on the 3DS.
Yeah, that was
And
fun.
yeah, and I had a Porygon, and it just maxed it out, adaptability, Hyper Beam. It was so strong that it like blew walls apart. I just like ran through dungeons through the walls doing that. Like I would just hoard PP ups just to keep doing that.
Awesome.
But anyway, going to number 2 is Scizor. That was the Scizor evolved form of Scyther, the first competitive Pokemon I ever like put together. I know it's got like that ability where like weak moves become stronger, like Technician.
Yeah, technician.
So he had like Technician, same type boosted Bullet Punch. That was just like a strategy I just fell in love with right away. Can't argue with the design. Looks badass.
Oh, that's so awesome.
Oh, and my number 1, just love him purely to death. Can never go wrong. Smile every time I see him. Is Machamp.
Oh,
Chad
Final
Pokemon.
evolve. Yeah, the Chad Pokemon. Absolutely. Just like he's just big old guy. He's got Goro arms from Mortal Kombat.
Wait, what's his name again?
Machamp.
Champ?
Yeah.
PogChamp.
Oh, man.
God.
I'm a fan.
Here.
And for whoever said that, thank you. I'm now going to have a Machamp named Machad. Do that now. But yeah, he's got like, I love him. I know he was in that game, Pokken Tournament. Like, I love him there. Loved him in any of the other games. Every game that like I can use one, I will use one. And it's transcended to the point where I just love 4-armed characters in fiction. Like I love Goro, love 4-arms from Ben 10. I love how like Cyborg from the Justice League movie has like 4 arms too sometimes. I just love it. Any 4-armed character, I'm like real interested in now. Just
How do you
'cause
feel
of them.
about 4 legs?
Like Squidward.
Not as cool.
It's like it kind of goes into the 4 arms. I'm also picky. It's like, okay, where are the other limbs coming out of? Like Machamp, I love his design because like the
He has
extra
4
arm.
shoulders.
Yeah, exactly. He just has an extra set of shoulder blades on top of his normal ones. Whereas like Goro, they're just kind of like stick out of his side.
Yeah.
So like for 4 legs, I need to see some examples, some anatomy examples. But,
I was thinking of like a dog.
oh, like a dog.
Dogs
Can't
are-
go wrong. Can't go wrong. Like, arms are cooler, but just personal opinion.
I agree.
We're heating up in the limbs fandom here.
That's fixed.
Oh my. Yeah, I've been meaning to get into the Mystery Dungeon games. I know I've heard those are a lot of fun. I want to get one of those eventually. Isn't there one on the Switch?
Yeah, that's the
Yeah.
remake of like the first one.
Oh, sweet. Yeah, I might pick
Yeah.
that one up. That could be fun.
Yeah, it's
I can
definitely
feel
like if you
that.
haven't played any in a while, it's a good choice.
Is it multiplayer?
No, unfortunately.
Dang.
If I were
Drama
you, I would
series
start
or
with
Couches and Cable
Explorers
series?
of Sky on the DS.
Yeah. Explorers of Time was my favorite.
That was a pretty solid one.
Really good one too. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll have to take a look at them. All right. Well, anyway, my top three, not really any particular order, because I don't know if I could ever figure out a first, second, or third. But firstly, I'm going to start off with Unknown, which you might think, like, yeah, they're all kind of weak looking, but that's the thing, is that there's so many of them. There's like
They are.
27,
Wow.
right? I
There's,
think
yeah.
it's
Only
28.
alphabet.
28. Yeah, 28. And just for me as a child, I before I played Pokemon, I actually collected Pokemon cards, and I would try to collect the unknowns. And I don't think I ever got that close. I think I ended up getting like 5 or 6, but I just remember being really fascinated by them as a child. So my second here is actually 2 Pokemon tied, but Latios and Latias. I always found those legendaries to be very interesting. And
Aren't they like never mind.
Solid.
okay.
Like,
Yeah,
I,
Dark
thought there was,
Souls
like,
3.
I thought there was like something with them with those two. I don't know what it was.
Well, they were event onlys, right?
Which ones?
Well, that's not
Latios
not what I
and-
mean. I meant like
in the
lore-wise.
game they came out, right?
Yeah.
I just I got them in Gen 5, so I don't know. What generation were they added?
3.
3.
3. Okay. Yeah, then I wouldn't know.
Beyond Pokemon, I believe.
Yep.
All right. And then
How are you still listing your favorites?
I have one more.
Oh, okay.
My
So I have
last
a question.
My last favorite here is Cyndaquil, just because I played Gen 5. I played
Nice.
through Gen 5 multiple times because that was pretty much the only one I had as a kid, and I usually would just start out with Cyndaquil. I found it to be the most interesting. It looked the best. I liked fire types.
Sorry,
Gen 5?
Justin. Cyndaquil wasn't a starter in Gen 5.
Frick. It's the
You mean Tepig?
Tepig, thank you. Yeah, you can tell I'm really good at Pokemon stuff.
No, I'm a big fan of Tepig as well.
Yeah, Tepig. Cyndaquil was
Making it good itself, yeah.
Yeah.
was Cyndaquil 3? Or
2.
2? That's okay. Oh, no. I know why I got Cyndaquil messed up, because I recently played through Soul Silver, and I picked Cyndaquil. That's why I got those jumbled up.
That's Gen 4.
Soul Silver is a remake of Gen 2, though, right?
Yeah, correct.
Yeah. So that one had Cyndaquil, right?
Yeah.
Okay, that's why I got those messed up. No, but I like Tepig. I like Tepig. That's the one I was thinking of in my brain. So,
He's cute.
yes, thank you. So yeah, big nostalgia value for me.
Remakes are considered separate gens.
Yeah.
So,
Wow.
anyway, your turn.
Should we go
Tyler.
into why? All right, Tyler, you're up.
Moving on.
I'm getting old.
Okay. My top 3, also not in order, are Giratina, first of all, because it's a ghost and dragon type, and I think that's a really sick pairing. My first Pokemon game was Diamond, and then after that, like Platinum. So, Giratina was on the box. I was just in love with it. It's so cool. It's like a huge undead ghost dragon. And then I have Galarian Meowth. I do like regular Meowth quite a bit. I actually have a Meowth sitting on my desk, but I like Galarian Meowth more because he's a steel type. So I imagine like his fur is like steel wool or something, and he's really scratchy. He has like huge claws and like teeth, and like he's cute, but like also kind of scary, and I like that. And my third thing is Spinarak. That's my picture on Discord right now. It's like a little spider with a frowny face on its back, and it's cute. And it evolves into a Ryados. A Ryados is so cool. It's like a huge red spider.
Nice.
Those are my favorites.
Nice. Yeah, I remember seeing
Pokemon-
Galarian Meowth as your profile picture for like
Yeah.
forever.
Yeah, I got a shiny one.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. What's the shiny look like?
It's gold.
Here, I'll
Oh.
find it.
It's so cool.
Oops, not save image. Hold up.
I was always scared of the unknown after that Entei movie.
Oh yeah,
Fair enough.
They're like
that
they're
was really weird.
yeah, they're on the level of like a paradimensional like
They were reality warping.
Like-
like
it's like an existential like threat. Like
I was really weirded out. Like it's just like, what are these things even real?
I like that they're letters. It's kind of
Well, I mean,
meta, you know.
Yeah,
Now, before we
gone down
continue,
in the sunken like, damn it.
Chris, you said you had something you wanted to say, right?
Yeah. I'm gonna have to head out here a little sooner than I was planning, but I do get confused of the term like legendary. Now, is that like when a Pokemon reaches a certain level, or is that a certain type? Like the other,
It's a
because I've
rarity.
noticed the types aren't always like elemental. It seems like sometimes they're like it's something generic, or I don't know.
Yeah.
So whoever
Typically-
wants to, I'm just gonna chuck that out there, and whoever wants to answer that.
It's usually a really strong Pokemon with high base stats, like Mew or Mewtwo. It's not a type. It's just sort of a kind of Pokemon, and they usually can't be caught in the wild like randomly.
Yeah.
You usually only get like one per game, or
Yeah.
they're distributed by event.
yeah, it's a classification
Gotcha.
of really rare, really powerful Pokemon.
yeah.
Yeah.
Another
Now, is that particular type of Pokemon like? Is it like, say, what is it? What's the guy who looks like a dude? Lucario?
Lucario.
Is that
yeah.
it?
Kind of.
Lucario?
Or humanoid.
So, is every single Lucario a legendary Pokemon, or is it
Well, that's the thing,
a certain
legendaries are,
Lucario reaches the status of it?
No, none of them.
Legendaries are typically like one of a kind. Like there's
Like,
not.
There's only
Like,
one
Giratina is
legendary
legendary.
in a game.
Yeah,
It's
if you
not
kill
like
it,
there's
you can't
like,
catch
like
it
a
again.
legendary Pikachu versus a bunch
No.
of regular
No.
Pikachu.
No.
No,
Okay.
No,
all right,
so like
thank
a
you.
Lucario, you'll only find once in like a world. So like technically in the game, there's only one Lucario that exists. So that's
Oh,
what
I
makes it
see.
legendary. Yeah.
but Lucario's not legendary.
Right, Lucario's not like that.
another
Lucario
pretty
is
firm
legendary.
factor. I know another pretty firm factor is if they can breed. Like if you can just breed them and get like a bunch of them, then they're not legendary. But if it's just like a solitary one, it's only the one Giratina per se, and you can't breed any more of them, you can't find any more in a field or nothing like that. It's just the one Giratina period, then it's a legendary. It's also pretty
Except Manaphy, because you can breed a Manaphy to get a Fione.
yeah, that's the controversial pick. Yeah, it's like, but is it? But is it not? Yeah.
And I think it's technically mythical, which is a whole other can of worms.
Yeah, I'm
that
gonna
was the
call that a
case.
mythical.
See, now I don't even know
Anyway.
about that. But anyway, let's
You want to get into the specifics, Justin?
You wanna
We
get into it?
specifics?
no,
wanna get
let's
into
hold
numbers?
on.
We can get into it.
Hold on. Let's talk about our favorite Pokemon games. At least main series game from whatever generation.
Wait, could I ask something of all you guys too? So could you give your favorite game, and then also also a game that you'd recommend someone play as their first Pokemon game?
Yes.
Sure.
Sweet.
All right, Kevin, you go first.
So, God, hold on.
He has to think.
Okay, my favorite main Pokemon game. I think I would say Ruby. Like,
Hell yeah!
I just enjoyed the entire oh, you got to save the world from two legendaries just trying to kill each other for no reason.
That's true. Yeah, I
But,
do
like,
remember the plot of that.
I mean, like, it's just not only was that my first Pokemon game, it just really stuck with me because I really like. Oh crap! I didn't say Ralts. Ralts is another one of my favorites. But like, I always tried to get Ralts whenever I played Ruby or in any game, and now because I mean, Ralts is just fun. But I think Ruby just had a lot of like. It was very like jumpy and joyful.
Yeah.
And like I feel like in the recent games, like in like Sword and Shield and like what the X and Y, it's gotten into a bit more darker like themes.
Mhm.
Because in X and Y, like
At
at the end
times.
of the game, you have to fight a guy that like went through like an entire Pokemon war.
Yeah, that's right.
And
That's
that's
true of X
sad.
and Y and of Sword and Shield.
Yeah, the guy in X and Y straight up wants to blow up the world. Like no frills. Like that's just what he wants. Like it's just kind of like, geez, okay.
Wasn't there like a actually no, I'm not getting into that. Never mind, that's too deep.
Too deep?
I was about to go into timelines and stuff. Never mind.
Let's not.
Maybe
Yeah,
another
no.
podcast episode.
Yeah.
All right. What do you have to say,
Timelines?
Matthew?
Yeah, why'd you say that?
Favorite main Pokemon game? I'd have to say Emerald.
All right.
Because
Still on Gen
It's-
3.
Shiny.
Let's go.
just straight up, because like my
Better
my
version
childhood
of-
game was Ruby, but yeah, just like Kevin was trying to say, Emerald's just like Ruby but better.
I'm gonna one up them.
Emerald's just straight up. It's got all the jumpiness, the funness, the trumpets, the fanfare, the da 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 da. But it's got all the new shit that they wanted to add, and you know,
okay, I was gonna ask, like, do you know if they like released it the same time like Sapphire and Ruby, or was that after?
it was 2 years after.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah. And it was just a fun new. It was an update essentially. It was just a fun new update to Ruby and Sapphire, and it just perfectly encapsulates all the nostalgia I have for it in this nice upgraded package. And I think that either that or Pokemon Heart Gold / Soul Silver
Mm-hmm.
would be good beginning games for somebody just getting into it, because Emerald's just so accessible, and Heart Gold and Soul Silver, which I haven't really talked about, but you know they're just really good games in the franchise in general.
I had a ton of fun with Soul Silver. The only thing is, it takes a while before you get Pokeballs. So I don't know if I would say that's a good starting game, because you might get bored within like your first hour of playing it. But once you get past that,
Okay.
it is so much fun.
If you don't have an attention span, then yeah. But like, it takes you maybe what 10 minutes in order to get past Cherry Grove, go up there, then come back down, and then start your
I remember it
journey in
taking me
earnest.
like an hour.
That's on you, Justin.
Well,
You
that's
read the
on
entire
you.
text.
Yeah, Justin,
I mean,
you
that's-
suck.
That's
Come
like
on.
maybe it's the text speed, maybe it's just because you were taking it slow, and that's fine too. But like if you're taking it slow and you
That's
enjoy
on
it,
you.
that's a decision that you're making,
right.
and that's not a bad thing. I'm just saying that's a decision you're making that's going to prolong the experience.
Sure.
And this
Um,
is Soul Silver.
Correct. Pokemon Soul Silver
Or Heart Gold.
or Heart Gold.
The only
Oh.
thing is they're extremely hard to find actual copies, so it's something you're going to want to get off an emulator probably.
I
Right.
see.
Or Pokemon Emerald is also a decent starter.
Oh, that's even more expensive though.
Well-
well, I mean, if we're talking about emulation, yeah.
Correct. Of course, never endorse it. Never, don't do it.
We do not condone piracy.
Right. You
But
wouldn't
downloading free
download
games is cool.
Pikachu.
You wouldn't download a car.
Yeah, you would.
If I
Wouldn't download
could, I would.
Didn't download a pizza.
would.
So yeah, favorite game, Pokemon Emerald. Favorite favorite generation rather, Gen 4.
Okay. All right, Hector.
Right, going for it. So, my favorite game and my favorite gen, they kind of go hand in hand. Favorite generation is Generation 5. That's Pokemon Black and White and Pokemon Black and White 2, the sequels.
Yep.
And of that, the favorite for me is Pokemon Black 2.
Let's
would be my favorite
freaking
game.
go. That's mine too.
Yeah,
But I have a
let's
different reason.
go. Little story on like just those points is I remember I was like 13 at the time. Actually, Pokemon Black and White came out on my 13th birthday, on like
Oh
2011,
wow.
March 6th, and it was around the age where like a lot of like my friends, constituents, acquaintances, like they were kind of like getting a little older, thinking like, oh, you know, like being more critical of Pokemon, like looking for any excuse to jump out of that ship. And I remember getting Pokemon Black and just none of their opinions fazed me. I never considered any of their opinions. Even if some of them stopped playing, I didn't care. I was having a good time.
Yeah.
Remember like going to Best Buy and getting it and looking at the box and ooh, weathers and
I
brand
got
new
mine
Pokemon.
at Best Buy too.
Nice. But yeah, I had a ton of fun with that game. I played the hell out of it. I played every single thing, every single post-game thing. The story was great. Loved every bit of it. And that's actually how I got into competitive Pokemon. The last thing I could do was the battle subway where you fight like seven
the battles.
Oh, God.
good trainers at a row. But going in with your story team, like you're only getting so far. So that's when I started looking up, like, is there a way to like kind of make your Pokemon better or like train them better? And I learned about, EVs, IVs, like getting the properly like trained Pokemon.
Oh man.
And going on to my favorite game, like by the time Black and White 2 came out, I was like super ready for like a fun time. A lot of like the quote unquote criticisms of Black and White, like a lot of them were fixed with Black and White 2. They brought back Black and White had all new Pokemon, none of the old ones, until you beat the game. Black and White 2 started out with a bunch of new ones too, but also the old ones, some of the old ones too, real early on too. Bunch of new features, like you could have your own little stores selling different items. You can go to Hollywood and stuff like that. Yeah, it was great, but definitely the coolest thing was the PWT. It's called like the Pokemon World Tournament, and you could fight all of the gym leaders in like a tournament. All of the gym leaders from all the past games, from
Yeah, that was
Gen
awesome.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You fight all of them in a big tournament. And if you beat all of them, you could do you can fight all the champions from all the previous generations. That was sick. That puts all arguments to shame of why Gen 5 wasn't good. That alone is just amazing. But yeah, overall, Black and White 2, even though I was older, was just my peak Pokemon experience. Loved it, and I still play the game to this day.
Yeah. Nice. Sweet. Yeah, so mine's the same. As I said, Black 2, Gen 5 was my favorite. It's just the one I got as a child. I super enjoyed it. I remember I probably played through a little bit at first, and I was like, but then I remember coming back to it when I was a little bit older and just enjoying it to hell, like just loving it. So if I had to give a different answer to be slightly more unique, I would say Soul Silver is probably my second favorite, which is actually one that Matthew recommended me play. So thanks, Matthew.
Welcome.
But
It's a great game.
honestly,
Yeah, and actually, I was gonna say too, in terms of like I was really thinking about it. I would love to recommend Black and White as like a good starting game. I think so, but I would probably say Heart Gold and Soul Silver also. Just because of all the stuff it's
I
got.
think so.
Wasn't Black and White kind of hard?
Yeah, it kind of was. So if
At
you're
times.
definitely if you're an older fan, and you're like, oh, Pokemon games are kind of easy. Definitely like just Black and White and Black and White 2, like probably do it for you.
Well, the Pokemon White had an easy mode, right? And then Pokemon Black had a hard mode? Or is that the sequel?
It's just the sequels, Black and White 2.
Okay.
Yeah, they had an easy and hard mode. It was kind of convoluted because you unlock those modes at the end of the game.
I'm gonna replay that.
I know it's
you
so
unlock
weird,
an
but like
easy
it was
mode
there.
at the end.
Yeah, right?
That's why I said Black 2 was my favorite.
Which is funny because I actually don't remember Black 2 being that difficult, but I imagine
It depends on what starter you pick too.
probably, yeah, and how you play the game.
Do you think they
Um,
test that stuff? Like, do you think, oh, this starter's for the best for?
I sure hope
just
so.
'cause, like, it's
Pretty
don't
sure it
think-
goes into some of their decision making.
Yeah, probably at least a little bit.
Yeah.
think some of it's based.
Yes, Kevin?
Yeah, no, these recent Pokemon games have definitely been easy.
Yeah.
Yeah, like Gen 6 onward.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is actually
Sword
why
and
I was
Shield was
I was probably gonna
pretty
say a good starting Pokemon game might actually be Sword and Shield. I know a lot of people hate them because it doesn't have all of the Pokemon, but for someone like you, Chris, who doesn't really know the entire Pokedex and doesn't really have too much of a preference of Pokemon, I think it might be a good way to get into the series, especially because
Yeah,
of
that sounds perfect. So I
the
don't get
graphics.
overwhelmed.
It's accessible. You can still buy it in stores. It looks nice, so that might be my recommendation.
All right. Well, you guys have given me a lot of things to choose from between Sword and Shield. What is it? Heart Gold, Soul Silver, Emerald, and Black and White. So
Yep.
I think between one of those, I'll have a good Pokemon experience. So thank you guys.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah,
Yeah,
of course.
you gotta tell us about it.
All right. Well, thanks for joining us, Chris. All right.
Thanks yep.
Let's go, Tyler.
Cool.
My turn. I was also going to recommend Heart Gold because it's just so much content in one game. You have 2 regions. It's nuts.
True.
It's probably the best remake in the series so far because it just does so much with what it has. You get the radio,
Well, you can go
you get the
back to
Pokemon
Kanto.
following, the freaking apricorns everywhere. You can go back to Kanto with 2 champions. You fight Red at the end.
Mhm.
It's my favorite.
Spoilers.
Spoiler! Oh, I spoiled it. Spoiled like a 10-year-old game. One thing I will say, if you do have like an action replay and you walk through walls, be careful around the bell tower with that because I permanently ruined my game by messing around in
What?
that area. I think
Careful with
'cause-
action replay in general.
I think because it has like certain like triggers when you walk near it that like show you the whole tower sometimes, and like I kind of messed it up, and I lost all my hacked shiny Pokemon. Womp womp.
That's why you
Do you mean
gotta
like
have
your
save files.
Do you mean like your copy was like destroyed, or what do you mean?
Yeah, it blew up.
Yeah, it actually exploded. No, it was just like all my Pokemon were question marks, and I couldn't go anywhere.
Oh, okay.
Oh, it actually corrupted it?
Yeah, it was all messed up.
Oh
I mean,
my
it probably
God.
wasn't just walking through walls. It was probably a lot of the other stuff I did, but
Yeah, I was actually gonna say,
happens.
I had an action replay too, and I remember messing around with Black 2.
But you
That was
still
one
have
thing I forgot to mention, but it was fun to like see like the bonus Pokemon, I guess, after like the Pokédex, like the test Pokemon. I'm surprised I never fucked my game up, but yeah, I had a lot of fun
Yeah,
with
that's
that.
pretty neat.
the test Pokemon.
Just like the like Pokemon that are after the Pokédex that you can't like normally get in game.
Oh,
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
It's like the
What are you talking
like
about?
arcade.
Pokemon previous gens.
Oh.
So that's my favorite, and that's also my recommendation for people new to the series. But also, what I would say is, you can pretty much start with any Pokemon game. I think past or starting with Gen 3. I think if you start with Gen 1 or Gen 2, they're just kind of primitive.
Mhm.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
you
I would
won't get
definitely
as
not
much out of
recommend
it.
starting with red or blue.
No,
Yeah.
No.
I think
like
you could
starting
start
with
with any game.
Phonograph.
though.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fire red or fire blue might be good. I never played
Leaf
them.
green.
It's definitely
Leaf
Fire
green
Blue.
or fire red. Yeah, thank you.
Yes, that is me.
Very good.
Sweet. So our next topic here, we know the new remakes are coming out. It's like Brilliant Pearl or Brilliant Diamond.
Yeah, it's a crazy diamond. I mean, shining diamond. I mean, shining pearl and brilliant diamond.
Shining Pearl and Brilliant Diamond. Those are coming
Retro
out
reference.
later this year. We probably might even actually play it on the channel as Couches and Cables when it comes out. I think it could be fun. Why?
maybe.
Why are you guys
I'll kill
hesitant?
you.
What? No.
I've been down for a
what?
competition.
We can get to it.
Yeah.
Tyler, we need to
It's-
order the
it's
we need to
not my
pre-order the
turn to
games.
talk
Tyler, we need to
about the
pre-order the Tyler, we gotta pre-order the games.
I'm not buying that crap.
What?
Anyway.
We'll get to it.
Anyway, I was gonna ask you guys how everyone
haven't played it.
feels about him so far.
I'm looking forward to him.
It's
Yeah.
not your turn.
No, it's
My
everyone's
turn
turn.
still?
This is a round table discussion
I'm
now.
gonna say, Tyler, what are you talking about?
Tyler,
I'm sorry.
Tyler. Anyway,
Yes.
Goes anyway and then doesn't say anything. All right, so I'm looking forward to them. They're pretty good.
damn it. Yeah, I agree. No, but actually, like I don't think I played a little bit of Diamond and Pearl, not too far because I got to that guy with the cowboy hat.
God,
Oh,
that guy
that's
with the
right.
cowboy hat.
Which
What?
guy?
It's one of the gym leaders, I think.
He got too scared
Do
of
you mean
cowboys.
Cliff from no
From
what's his
not
name?
that game.
Not that
Gen-
game.
Gen 5?
Hold on.
The ground.
No.
gym
Nobody
leader?
wears a cowboy hat in
What's his
Sinnoh.
name? Clint?
Hold on.
Oh,
Clint
Eastwood.
do you mean the wrestler, Kevin?
Wait, stop it.
Crasher Wake?
Uh,
Was it a gym leader?
What?
That's not a cowboy hat.
Cynthia?
hold on. Wait, stop it. Wait.
Cynthia should have had a cowboy hat.
Very delicate.
Somebody else talk. I have to look this up really quick. I have to kill.
All right.
Hold on.
Well, since I was a real big fan of Gen 4, I'm super looking forward to these remakes, or remasters, really, because they don't seem like they're going to be remaking, quote unquote, too much, but I'm still looking forward to it, honestly. Like, if it's Gen 4, technically it's Gen 8. If it's Sinnoh, I'm going to
But
like
3D.
it. But 3D,
Right.
chibified, I'm going to like it.
And that's what I'm super looking forward to, because I really like the style of the new Pokemon games. But just to basically insert Gen 4 into this new style is just so exciting.
Yeah, I mean, it's not quite matching the same, like, the fully, how would you describe it? Like, the full models of
Right.
Gen 8.
Yeah.
Like, they have them for the battles, but
Yeah, in
Overall,
battle.
it's
It
still
kind of looks
chibi.
more like the Let's Go games.
they look like Funko Pops.
Yeah, like the Let's Go games, they also have like the kind of chibified big heads, big eyes, and all that. But
Yeah.
no, yeah, the Diamond and Pearl remakes, they're like just straight up like Funko Pops. Yeah,
Square chibis, just straight up Funko Pops.
That's great.
big head, tiny bodies.
Listen, just
Very
add
funny.
more fire types and into Sinnoh, and we'll really be Gucci.
Yeah, that was gonna be that was gonna be kind of my point. Is for me, I don't want to cop out or anything, but I guess we just don't know enough at this point. And what we're looking at right now, at least, is like an exact, like Matthew said, an exact translation of what the Gen 4, Diamond and Pearl games were, but in 3D, like just, scaled to 3D. And that's pretty much all we got to go off of so far. For me, I've already played a lot of Gen 4, so if it's going to be, even like Omega Ruby, Alpha Sapphire, Heart Gold, Soul Silver, like those games had like, different stuff going on that you could like fill your time with, and it's like a different experience. But if the Diamond and Pearl remakes, if they're going to be like the exact same, I'm still going to get them, and I'm still going to have that, fun Gen 4 times, but like, in 3D. I'm just hoping like there's something new for me to sink my teeth in.
Totally. I totally get that.
The only other thing I saw in the trailer that's like, oh, this could be kind of different is like this is all that anybody has to go off of is there's like ironically enough, there's a Porygon Z in the trailer, and Porygon Z did not show up in the main like story of Diamond and Pearl. It was only in like the post game you could see one.
Oh.
And because
Interesting point.
yeah, because Diamond and Pearl had like 151 Pokemon in their Pokedex, a mix of new and old ones. And it was weird. For some reason, some of the new ones they made reserved just for the after game. You couldn't see them. No trainers had them. Totally like locked behind the after game, some of the new ones. And Platinum had like an expanded Pokedex. It had like 300. It had all of the new ones. And then, all the old ones they had from Diamond and Pearl, and some newer old ones. And that led to some problems in Diamond and Pearl. I know me and Matthew talked about it. There's literally no fire types in the Diamond and Pearl Pokédex except for
This Ponyta
Infernape.
Rapidash.
Yeah, Infernape and Rapidash. That's it. I checked that before I came onto the podcast. Not only is there no other fire type options, I was like, okay, well, I don't know. Maybe there's like a few good Pokemon that could learn like flamethrower or some good fire. No, it's like, you want to throw flamethrower on your Garchomp? Sure. Like, that's it. That's all we got.
Weirdo.
Wow.
Gross.
So
That's so
hopefully
weird.
we'll see if that changes, because if it does, that's cool. That opens the gates for more changes. If it doesn't, oh my god, you better pick Infernape or Rapidash if you want a fire type.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Flip. Sorry.
Yeah, I'm going Torterra. So.
Oh, all right.
All right. Sweet. So
Kevin, Kevin, did you find what you were looking for?
Oh
I
yeah.
mean, yeah, but it wasn't the gym leader that I anyway.
Moving on.
Moving on.
Is it you, Justin?
So anyway,
Wait, no, we're not taking a turn. This was a
Yeah,
whole,
we're not doing turns.
No,
Our turn?
Yeah,
Our
I
turn.
was gonna say
My turn.
Socratic Seminar.
Socratic Seminar, let's go.
This is kind of a direct lead on to from our Diamond and Pearl remakes, but this can be for any games or anything like that. But basically, what's everyone's hopes for Pokemon in the future?
I don't know.
I would like to share my thoughts on the remakes.
Yeah, go ahead.
I agree with a lot of what Hector said. We've only seen one trailer, but what we've seen so far doesn't impress me all that much. I don't like the visual style, and I probably won't buy it or pre-order it until I know more, because if it is, like you said, just a one-to-one, I guess, upscaling into 3D, I don't think I would be that interested, because, I mean, like, I've played Diamond so many times.
So
I don't think I would
let me
get that
ask you
much out
this.
of it.
Let me ask you this. What if they like brought Mega Evolution into it?
Oh, yeah. I'm
Now we're
getting
talking.
on lock. No cap.
Gotcha.
I'll buy 2 copies.
He'll buy both. Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl.
Yeah.
Because they left that. What scares me is because they left that out of Sword and Shield.
Yeah, didn't they say they weren't going to bring it back?
Did they?
I don't think they ever like said anything, but
I don't know.
because they brought it back for like other side games like ever since then. So
Mega Ruby.
So we're done with turns?
Yeah. No, these last two were just going to be roundtable thoughts.
Okay. So Pokemon in the future.
Yeah.
I'd like to segue into my proposition. I want more Mega Evolutions, please.
Nintendo?
There are like a small handful of starters that got Mega Evolutions, and the rest of them are just in the dust.
Like Cyndaquil?
Like Typhlosion. Yeah.
Like type.
And we did get Gigantamax starters in Sword and Shield, which are something.
How old is
But-
Sword and Shield?
You know, I want the megas.
yeah, for me with the megas, I kind of the impression with when Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire added more megas. I'm like, damn it, I love all these megas, but like you can still only have the one. So
Yeah.
it's like I love them so much, but I'm just sad that you can only have the one at a time. I'm like, oh, I love all
that
these.
sucks.
And another thing too is like there's a lot design wise, there's a lot of favoritism when they gave megas. It's like, oh, let's give all of the Kanto starters, megas.
Yeah.
Let's give Charizard 2 megas.
They gave him 2, and they gave him a Gigantamax.
Let's make Gengar
Made 'em
white.
bigger.
Yeah, give him Goroworm from Mortal Kombat. So there's that. Like even before Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire came, they gave Blaziken a Mega, like an already like extremely good Pokemon. On that topic, they gave,
boost.
yeah, like they
Like, one of the
already
best
and,
abilities.
yeah, and like and even on that topic, like they gave a lot of legendary Pokemon like Megas. They gave like Mewtwo a Mega, which fine, I guess to fight other legendaries, but like
Rayquaza.
even like Rayquaza,
Yeah.
Latios and Latios were already like super good. Didn't really
Didn't
like totally need Mega.
Deoxys get one too?
Deoxys, no, I
No.
don't think so.
No.
I wish they were more symmetrical with it. Like Mewtwo got 2, but Mew didn't get any.
Yeah. Oh, and speaking of not being like symmetrical with it, if you pull up a list, like almost half of the megas are just Gen 1 Pokemon.
Yeah.
And like going down the list, like I think like Gen 3 had a good amount, Gen 2 had way less, Gen 4 had like 3 megas, and
Oh my
my
God.
favorite generation, Gen 5, got 1, and that's it.
Which one was that?
It was Mega Audino.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, and then like
That's a good
Gen
one.
6 got one too, and that's it. Like,
What did Gen 6? Oh, Mega Greninja? No.
no, it was Mega Diancie.
Yeah, I was thinking of
Uh,
Ash Greninja.
Yeah. But it's like, oh, like I wish,
that
like
canon?
I love megas too. I just wish there was more, like you said, symmetricalness to them.
Yeah, me too. You mean
Did you
symmetry?
actually get an Ash Greninja?
Yeah, symmetricalism.
Yeah, symmetricality.
Yeah.
Hmm.
All right. What about you, Matthew?
I just want Pokemon to follow the trainer.
Oh my god!
Oh,
Yo!
yeah.
Who cares? Everyone, I guess.
No, but like I want Pokemon to stop discarding so many of the things that they have.
Or gatekeeping them.
Or gatekeeping them, yeah.
Yeah, for some reason they feel like they need a new gimmick every year, but they really don't. They could just keep doing Mega Evolution. They don't have to come
right,
up
they
with
could
Dynamax.
just yeah. Dynamax is just Mega Evolution with extra steps.
There are some really cool Gigantamax designs, but those could have been Megas.
Those are just megas, yeah. They're just upsized megas.
It's fair.
Gigantomega.
Wow, they should hire you. Gigantomega.
Yeah, I don't think I really have anything specific for, in mind for what I want. Just for Game Freak to not do any more Pokemon games, I guess.
Give it to Bandai Namco.
Give it to Bandai Namco, yeah.
Aren't the new remakes by someone else now, so that Game Freak can focus on the Legends game?
Yeah, that is correct.
Yeah, I wanted to talk about the Legends game because that seems interesting.
Oh,
Yeah,
I'm
that's
down. I'm more hyped for that.
Again, we've only seen a little bit. I want to see some more, but
I mean,
Right
did
now
you
it
see
looks cool.
did you see the trailer lag at all?
yeah, I
Did
saw
you?
the trailer.
Like,
cool.
but like,
Trailer.
Did you see any frame drops? Tyler?
I
Like
don't
frames?
remember.
Why would they allow
Maybe no.
No, I know what he's talking about. There's like because it's in the overworld. There was like a Chingling moving around, and it was at like 10 frames a second. But,
Oh, no.
I mean, that's just a trailer thing. Like, it's not like the design or the textures are actually bad. That's just like, okay.
Listen, if we get
Make
any
it
more
run out.
Wingles just like floating around, cancel.
Not flapping their wings.
Just floating around, just levitating. Not having it.
They're just gliding.
There's just a constant stream
Shit.
of, constant stream of air right under them, so they don't need to flap their wings.
You know
What
what
if they
gliding
came
is?
out- What if they came out with like a Pokemon Rangers remake?
Oh yeah. Oh,
Or just more Pokemon Rangers.
well, see, and it's interesting that you bring that up because, like after like 22 years, we finally got like a Pokemon Snap like game, and like
Right.
True,
that
yeah.
kind
Oh
of
my
feel
God,
like
you're right.
yeah, that kind of gives more attention to like older like games. So I feel like we'll eventually be in a time in a day and age where like people be nostalgic, super nostalgic for the Ranger games. Might bring those back.
Yeah, it's inevitable.
Yeah.
3D first-person shooter Pokemon Ranger.
Heck yeah,
Has anyone played the new Pokemon Snap?
I have.
Yeah.
Huh.
Oh, you mean like us? I mean, I haven't.
How was it, Hector?
I just started playing it. It's really pretty looking. It's exactly what you'd think it'd be. Like the new, it's like Pokemon Snap on the N64, but way prettier models, way more Pokemon doing way more things, way more ways to interact with them. Hidden paths all over the place.
Can I yell at them?
What's up?
Can I yell at them? The Switch doesn't have a
Yes.
microphone.
It doesn't? Oh.
No, unfortunately. But just really fun, honestly. Like I'd recommend at least it speaks for itself. Play it a little bit, see if you like it. Rail shooter, but you take photos, like not bad.
They'll check it out.
Shoot.
If you don't like it, you can not refund it.
Yeah.
That's how it works. Yep.
Yeah.
Great fun while you're waiting for the dentist.
You can.
All right. What about you, Kevin? Oh yeah,
ahead.
Tyler, you had something to say.
No, I'll go after.
Kevin.
So let's see. I haven't been too close into Pokemon as of recent. I just kind of played Sword and Shield, and then I kind of just thought, oh man, this is what Pokemon is now. like I had fun with like Sword and Shield. It just wasn't the same experience as if like it was Ruby or Black and White or Sun and Moon or X and Y. I think I started to lose interest a bit when I got around Sun and Moon because I don't know why, like the whole island thing kind of threw me off a bit. Like it was new, definitely new. I like they were really trying there to like throw some spice into it.
They were really trying.
Like it wasn't bad. Like Z moves were so cool.
They were.
They got rid of they were that the one game and they're gone.
Yeah.
Like they're just like that. I just thought about. I just remembered that they had Z moves.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
So
that's
anyway,
how swept under the rug they were. It's like, oh yeah, they had Z moves. I forgot about that.
Kevin's hope. God, we did that. Oh no.
Kevin's hope is bring back Z moves.
Oh, seasons. Oh.
Seasons were good.
They're pretty cool. They were always out of whack for me though.
I know the seasons like they just changed like once a month, so I know like it wasn't like actual like the real like 3-month season.
Right. Thank goodness.
Yeah, no, I went because I thought about that. I'm like, oh, wouldn't it be cooler if they were like once every 3 months? But no, that like you'd be done with the game 10 times over in 3 months.
I would take once a week, honestly. Change the season once a week and then call it good.
Once every 2 weeks, even.
Yeah. Yep. Even a month though was just too long. It's too long.
Too long.
All right.
But yeah, those are my thoughts about it. I feel like Pokemon's going down on its staircase of hell.
Yeah, they keep definitely like what Matthew and Kevin said. They definitely keep trying new things and removing old stuff. So we'll see if they ever stop doing that.
Or a lot of the new stuff is good.
Gigantic
the new stuff is good, but
I don't like as much.
But yeah, it's just interesting that they never seem to bring back old stuff. But
Max.
I have a hard time specifying any sort of hopes I have for the future when there's just so much Pokemon content that I still have yet to dive into, at least. So I guess personally, I hope I have time to play through more.
We haven't even gotten started on Pokemon Pinball.
I was gonna say my next step might be one of the mystery dungeon games, personally, because those just seem like a lot of fun.
What about Pokemon, really cool. The card game, the video game, on the Game Boy Color?
Yeah.
2 next.
Don't get into that with real cards. You'll lose all your money.
When you can't, there are no real cards to get. Everyone bought them all.
Oh yeah, there's actually a huge shortage.
Oh
right
yeah,
now, so.
yeah. I know all about that.
Wait, should I sell my Pokemon cards?
If you are thinking of playing
a
mystery dungeon game.
What were you saying?
If you are thinking about playing a mystery dungeon game, I really think you should play Explorers of Time.
Is that a DS one?
Yes.
Yeah.
Is it easy to find a copy?
That's a good question. If not,
maybe not.
Hold on. Where
you can play it on an emulator.
Yeah.
Which we do not condone.
We do not condone.
It is free though.
Shut up.
Look, if they aren't gonna remake it, I'll remake it myself.
I recommend
that's the spirit.
I recommend Explorers of Sky.
Nintendo come after your ass.
We'll be the 5 developers that remake Explorers of Time.
What the heck is my?
I do have a couple other things.
Sure, yeah, go ahead.
In Sword and Shield, I don't know if you guys know this, but the online battle timer, the maximum amount of time you can get over the course of the whole match is 20 minutes.
Thank you.
It's kind of fast.
Yeah, in Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, it was 60 minutes was the max, which is like it's more than enough. But 20, I was actually in a draft league, and one of my matches was a draw because it took too long. It would have been a win, but he was like, "Oh, the timer ended. You didn't technically win, and I have 1 Pokemon left." So,
wow, that's funny.
Just extend the timer, Game Freak, please. Thank you.
Yeah, that wasn't as bad of an issue as I thought it was. But I would play like 6v6 matches with my with a friend of mine, and we both had we didn't run all stall teams, but we had like 1 or 2 Pokemon that lived several hits, get the strategy going. And like, yeah, we were running out of time. Like, geez, we still have like 2 Pokemon left each. Like, we're like 3 minutes away. Like, so yeah, I think maybe an hour's maybe a little overkill, but 20 minutes is like, it's like, I mean, if you want to prevent stall strategies, this isn't the way to do it.
I really like stalling, so it makes me mad. I had a Toxapex at the time, so I wanted it to go on as long as possible.
I like stalling in real life.
Stalling in real life.
That's why the videos are so long.
What was the
I'm
other
stalling
thing?
the viewers.
And I want more octopus Pokemon because right now we only have 3. And I want more spider Pokemon because we only have 5. And I would be willing to compromise on 1 octopus spider Pokemon.
Oh, nice.
Your move.
Octopus.
I was thinking Octa Spider, but that's also terrible.
Horrible. All right. Does anyone else have any concluding thoughts? Did you just shout my name? Are you okay?
Does anyone know what Justin went?
Save it for the end of the podcast.
No, I have a copy of Explorers of Sky at least.
Nice.
It's probably like $40
Yeah.
on eBay.
I'll lend
We'll charge you 80.
I'll charge you 100. If you do want to play that one, I'll lend you it.
All right. Well, we'll discuss this after the end of the podcast. But
Whoa.
Whatever, nerd.
does anyone have any other concluding thoughts?
Yeah, I was gonna throw my
These are all
From my
super
hat.
expensive on eBay. The lowest quality one is like $84.99, and it's like a brown cartridge with like crap all over it.
What?
Yeah,
That's not real. There's no way.
they're so expensive on eBay. You could
Literally
probably make a
every
lot of
DS
money.
Pokemon game is just
It's
like
just that good of a game.
impossible to find.
What about Amazon? Please?
Amazon's
It's
gonna be
probably way cheaper than
worse.
I don't know. I trust Amazon more than eBay.
I mean, yeah, I trust it more, but it's gonna be more expensive.
We'll see about that one.
On Amazon, it's in stock on May 19th.
Anyway, we cut Hector off, so how about you go ahead?
Sorry.
No, it's fine. I was gonna jump in at some point. I was just gonna say for my hopes for Pokemon games. Forgot who said it. I think it was Justin. But kind of how I said there's kind of already a lot to sink your teeth into, especially like the further back you go. That's something I've always had a lot of fun with too. Is just like the side games. Like probably the biggest one is Mystery Dungeon. Those are fun. I'm a huge fan. I think it's a super underrated game of Pokken Tournament, the fighting game.
Oh yeah,
Oh, yeah.
yeah. We were
Oh, yeah,
actually
I love that.
considering playing that for the channel.
Oh, count me in. I'm fairly competent.
I was at a Smash tournament, and there was a Pokken tournament going on at the same time. So when I lost in round 2 of the Smash tournament, I went to the Pokken tournament, and I got to like 3rd place.
Oh wow.
My first time playing. I just played Mega Garchomp and spammed like the dive move, I think.
Yeah, he dives into kind of like sharks his way.
Cheap as hell.
Hey, don't face what's not broken. But yeah, I honestly think the sides, as much as the main stuff, as much as we could talk about that, the side stuff is always really cool. Anything, any new ideas that kind of stick, even the puzzle games, at least provide a little entertainment, but some of the more fleshed out ones like Pokemon Tournament, Mystery Dungeon,
Rumble was
Pokemon
pretty cool, too.
Conquest.
Oh,
That was a fun
Conquest. Yeah, I
I
never
love
played
that game to pieces.
Finished it.
Yeah, real good, real big recommendations. But yeah, pretty much what I have to say. Just optimistic to see whatever comes out in regards to new games, Pokemon moves, but especially side games. I always want to see if they're gonna bring back a classic or throw a new idea into the ring.
Yeah, true.
Guys, Pokemon, but fusion. Ugh.
What?
Okay.
I don't think I want to
Anyway.
accidentally give any ideas.
Yeah, I run Kieran. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, Karen.
I played Digimon.
Oh my god.
So now we can talk about Bakugan, right?
Anyway, that's going to be it for this podcast.
Serum and the split thing, the split whatever that heck that was about.
You gotta fight for what's right before it's gone.
All right, I think we're good.
Yeah, I think we'll be ending off here. So anyway, viewers, if you haven't seen for you guys at least, not for us, but for you guys, our Subnautica series would have been started. So be sure to check that one out if you haven't done that. I also just released the April compilation for the channel. So that was a ton of fun to make and some super enjoyable moments in there. So I highly recommend that if you haven't checked it out. But other than that, thanks for tuning into this podcast. Be sure to leave down below maybe your thoughts on some of the Pokemon. If you want to answer some of the questions that we did as well, feel free to do that. Well, I always look forward to seeing what you guys have to say. So, yeah, thanks for watching, and we will see you guys for our next podcast.
Are you gonna call this the PokeCast?
No.
Thanks for watching. Bye.
Until next time.
Bye.
All right.
Hi.